All right, so y'all know that Gypsy did that crazy post about CPS and all that, I guess, on her TikTok yesterday. I actually didn't see it on her actual page. I just saw a copy of it. I don't remember where I saw the copy of it, and I didn't screenshot it, so unfortunately, I don't have it to show you. Anyway, she was so busy trying to defend what she claims are rumors. Why? Why? What I think is very odd is the level that they care. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like anytime you care about something so much, something's not right. Because Bree lies about me all the time. She says that I went to jail and caught a felony for beating in my ex-husband's head, which is not anything like what happened. I never caught a felony. None of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't really address it because I don't really, at this point, I don't really care. Like, it's just like, okay, girl, whatever you think you know, girl, you know it. Like, it's like, what do you really want from me, right? But the fact that everything they try to defend, and then Miss Raina just coming up there for damage control, it just makes you wonder what's really good, right? But anyway, I seen on E! News, someone sent me a link, one of my mods this morning, thank you, of this. I'm gonna play it. Y'all let me know what you think about this, because I just think this is very odd. First of all, she's trying to make it seem in this article like she left Ryan, filed a divorce, and then got with Ken. That is not what happened. But I want you guys to really pay attention to what is said in this article, and I'll be right back.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard is giving fans a peek into her postpartum recovery. A week after welcoming her first child, a daughter named Aurora, with boyfriend Ken Urker, Gypsy shares an update on how she's feeling. Writing alongside a selfie on her Instagram stories January 3rd, almost a week postpartum, feeling more energized. This update from the Lifetime reality star comes after Ken revealed on January 1st that they had welcomed their baby a few days earlier. Posting a sweet pic of himself standing next to Gypsy as she lies in a hospital bed cradling their newborn, captioning it, "Welcoming 2025 with the greatest gift of all." According to TMZ, the couple welcomed their daughter on December 28th in Gypsy's home state of Louisiana, with Ken telling the outlet, "Aurora is healthy and we are so happy." And it just so happened that the arrival of their little girl came on the 1-year anniversary of Gypsy's release from prison, after serving time for her role in her mom Claudine Dee Dee Blanchard's 2015 murder. While behind bars, Gypsy began dating Ken before getting engaged in 2018. However, the pair called it quits just a year later, with Gypsy going on to marry husband Ryan Anderson in a 2022 prison ceremony. Then just 4 months after her release in December 2023, Gypsy filed for divorce from Ryan and rekindled her romance with her former fiancé. Going on to exclusively tell E! News in a May 2023 interview that she always knew Ken was the one, explaining, "Ken and I have kept a friendship this whole time. It wasn't until I filed for divorce that I kind of really realized that spark, that connection with Ken is even better than I expected. And we've grown a lot. I've matured, he's grown, and so I think right now is the time in our lives that it's the right time, right place, right everything."
For starters, how dumb is E! News? The literal picture that you posted of them hugged up in New Orleans was taken less than 10 days after she left Ryan's house and lied about why she left Ryan's house. I wonder if they realize that. Just this, you just gotta look and shake your head. Like, girl, Why does she overly try to lie? I got a really big trick up my sleeve for her in a couple of months. And the trick is already out there. It's already taken care of. So there's nothing else I gotta do. Like, this girl's nuts. Like, the lies are out of control. Like, these lies are out of control. And Ken, Gypsy, and Bree get so mad about it. They know she's lying, but Ken is such a piece of shit that he tries to cover it. The fact that he will still say she was abused, and he'll allege that Dee Dee pretty much deserved what she got. Does that not tell you how nuts this whole situation is? And Gypsy over here using Bree. And Bree just looking like a straight fool. Like, girl, what are you doing? These people are on another level of crazy. And just the level of delusional. Y'all, I just cannot. I cannot. I don't know, y'all, but it's out of control. And I know y'all know that at this point. And the amount of deflection. Again, first of all, the CPS thing, why would she address that? If you're saying CPS is not involved, CPS is not involved. Like, why do you feel like you have to put that on a post? But after you also said, don't just be calling CPS like a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. To me, that kind of indicates something is wrong. And the fact that the baby has to be seen once a week indicates that there is sort of a problem. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a caseworker involved. I personally wouldn't. I'm not saying that there is. I don't know that to be true. I don't have any facts on that. I just feel like that it is a strong possibility, because why would the baby have to be seeing a doctor once a month? And for her to constantly be putting stuff out in the press, and the fact that she had to go to E! First of all, the lady who was talking on that E! Article, like, shut up. Her voice was irritating. It's probably AI, but regardless, it's irritating. Why can't she talk faster? She was stressing my ADHD out. But this whole thing is just odd. And just the way, when you think about the damage control that they're doing, Ken came up, then Raina, then Bree's on lives while Raina's on there. She's getting mad that Raina's answering certain questions. It just seems like a... What are they up to? And then this whole thing with Ken, like, it just, I don't know, y'all. You guys don't think none of this is weird? I think that this is very, very, very weird. I'm about to do another video, though, because it's going to be a recent video with an old video and show the correlation. Y'all, I just don't know. This whole thing is crazy. These people are nuts. And then for them to get mad at content creators talking about them, then stop coming up on here. Folks ain't gonna stop talking. What you gonna do? Beat me up? Oh, yeah. And the other thing that I was wondering is, like, why does she say, oh, I do everything. I take care of her. I do everything. Oh, and then she says that her and Ken alternate. Which one is it? What I think is so funny with all of them, including Raina, they say a lot of things that they don't remember the lies that they tell. And so they are really having a hard time keeping up with it. But they're constantly trying to do damage control, which makes it even weirder. Like, I kind of just feel like they need to just stop. Let people say whatever they're saying. If it's not true, and you know it's true, not true, then why do you care? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times are you going to try to do damage control if you don't really care? If I know that that was not my intent, or that's not what I mean, or that's not what I said, I don't care what you have to say. It doesn't matter to me. You can say whatever you want to say until you're blue in the face. I don't care. Like, that's just what it is. I will not care. I don't know. I think that's odd. They're weird. Y'all, drop your comments down below, because I think this e-news thing was stupid. I don't even like saying that, but crazy.